Hey everybody, welcome back to Battery of Arms. I'm Doug, and today we have a new firearm for you. However, it's not here again like every other delivery we get. It always seems to be delayed or some crazy weird delivery. The tracking number says it'll be here soon. I don't see any drones or FedEx trucks or UPS or whoever's delivering it today, but it does say heads up delivery. I don't even know what that is. I guess I know what it means. It's here. Ladies and gentlemen, here you have it. I'm Doug, welcome back to Battery of Arms. On today's video, we have the brand new KEL-TEC PR57. This thing has been a nightmare to get a hold of. So as you know, I work at a gun store. Perks, right? Here we are, the brand new KEL-TEC PR57. This is a very unique firearm. It is probably the most unique firearm that's been out in a long time. Well, most firearms promise you high capacity magazines. You know, this ain't no magazine fed gun. Not at all, no. This is the KEL-TEC PR57. Now what's different about this, for the main thing, is that unlike most traditional handguns, as you notice, this has no button to remove the magazine. This is a true clip fed firearm. You feed it from the top with a clip. We'll get to that in a minute. But I do want to show you this very unique firearm. I don't know if you can see this at all. You can see it's a very weird looking gun. Very light. It has a traditional lockback system, but the barrel is actually a rotating barrel system. You can see these little starbursts going on right here, and it matches with the front of the slide here. The barrel actually twists, dual guide rod. A couple more unique features of this firearm is the sights are actually fixed to the slide. You can't actually change these sights. They are what they are. This gun is designed more for budget-friendly carry. It does come with an optic plate that mounts right to the top of the gun. It is a RMSC shield footprint, very common for like the Olight Osight S, Hollow Suns, 507Ks, stuff like that. Right, so in the box, you get your owner's manual. They give you a crap ton of stickers. They give like 3 or 4 stickers. Gives you an instruction manual how to use the firearm. It tells you about the optic plate, how to mount it. It also gives you how to use the stripper clips. And now it comes with 2 stripper clips. Each clip holds 10 rounds. And you can load it twice, so it holds 20 rounds. The book does say after you load the concussion, you have to excuse me, holds 2 full clips, so it's 20 rounds, and you can actually load a 21st on the top of that, so this gun is actually a 21 round firearm in a very small, light package. Now a couple things I do notice about the gun. It is a double action only trigger pull. It's got a hammer on it, and it is not a bad trigger pull. It's long, but it's light. The reset is obviously all the way out because it's a double action handgun. It does have a rail on the bottom for lights with a single slot, so you can put your favorite light on there along with your optic. And they do make holsters for these guns, and we'll go about that later in the video as well. So other than that, let's get to loading this thing, and we'll do our first shots with it. I have not fired this gun yet. Let's get to that. All right, a couple cool things about this gun. One is it's different. I like different because I am different. Another thing is the 5.7 round. I am still not 100% convinced that this is that good of a self-defense caliber. It's great for fast speed because there's not much recoil. I do want to do a video on 22 Magnum versus 5.7. I think we got a pretty cool video to see if they're out of a handgun, if it really matters, but not the point of this video. So this is how you load these things. Now I preloaded it a little bit to save from the boringness of loading a clip. It's gonna be so hard not to say magazine, but a clip. Now to load these, I'm probably not doing it 100% right, but you start with this, and you see they go in just like so. They hold, like I said, 10 rounds each. So there's that. Now for this first test, I'm gonna do the first shots with the gun. Now I did oil it up last night before we shot the video. So it's oiled. Now here's the gun. This is how you load it. You lock it back. Now, bullets face forward, people. I don't know if you know that. You have this little notch right here that goes in this little notch and it sits back. Now if you want to watch, it goes in like that, just like so, and you're just like that. You pull them out and discard this. Well, don't discard it, but you know what I mean. So there's 10. You grab the other clip, and I'm sure once you get used to it, it's pretty fast. You just take this, it's like that. And now in the manual, I haven't tried it yet, it says you can actually load 21 rounds in this gun. So you take the 21st round, you put it in here, and there you go, 21 rounds. Like I said, this is gonna be my first shots with this gun. We're gonna do full clip plus one. Full clip, not mag. You ready, Anthony?
Ready.
About 7.5 yards. I'm gonna aim at the top circle. Hold on. Okay. Make sure the bullets aren't. That was my fault. I had dive down. You gotta push on the back side of the bullets to load them. Any of you ever used internal box fed magazine on a rifle? You get that. You ready?
Ready.
First shots. No recoil at all. That was actually a pleasure to shoot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So they're all there. I'm actually pulling to the right a little bit. I think I was compensating for that. But being that fast of shots, that's actually pretty good, don't you think?
Yeah.
That's my first shots with this gun. I think I'm gonna like this thing.
Yeah.
One thing I did notice too about these clips, these clips here, is that the follower or the pusher falls out of the clip. So if you lose this, this is essentially useless, because this sits like so. Now when it's loaded, it can't go up that way, but as soon as you push this down to unload it, when you tilt it, this thing falls right out. Good idea to buy a couple extra of these. They're cheap, I suppose. I haven't tried to buy them yet, but good idea to buy them. Just a little FYI. Also, just like any other box fed magazine, you can actually load it one at a time. Just like, say, a Remington 700, any old military firearms that do the same thing. You can do that the same way. I'm gonna just shoot right now. I'm gonna aim at the bottom circle. I got 6 rounds in here. I'm gonna go as fast as I can to see how fast I can shoot. Ready?
Yep.
I don't know about you, but that's pretty good. I like it. So we're gonna do a little something here. Now I know this is going to be a big difference in time, but I want to see just how fast you can load a clip. I'm only going to do 10 rounds right now. I'm going to load 10 rounds of the clip. You're going to shoot the 10 rounds, and that'll be end of time. Next thing we're going to do is I have individual rounds in my pocket. I'm going to grab a handful, and I'm just going to load them in the gun one at a time. See how fast it takes to load it that way. This is just purely scientific, and I like blasting through expensive ammo. All right, so when I draw the gun, I'm gonna put it out like this, and then when I start pulling the gun back is when I start timing it. That's gonna be the reload. So I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna take my hand off. We're gonna start time then. Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on. I guess it doesn't like subsonic ammo. So just so you people know, don't shoot subsonic out of your 5.7 KEL-TEC. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, so this is a great time for me to discuss a downside with this firearm. Now normally if you want to unload your gun, you drop the magazine, you unchamber it, right? You can't just pull this out the bottom. So if you want to unload this gun, you have to that's how you unload this firearm. They could have done something different. All right, so to reload with a clip, my third or fourth time loading it, there could be a faster way of doing it, but me, I did it in 9.29 seconds to load 10 rounds. So you figure about 0.85 seconds per round. So now I'm gonna take each bullet out individually, well, a handful, and I'm gonna load them like this. So the best way for me to do that would be to pull them out of my hand, hold them all in a pile like this. So hit the stopwatch when I pull the gun back. All right, I'm gonna count down. Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
So like 35 seconds.
So almost 3 times as long. And even then this thing messed up. Oh. We have a bullet in there.
Oh no.
We'll be right back. I did read I did something wrong. I think I was too hurry up because the bullet actually flipped up in the internal magazine. So I'd recommend to you, if you're going to load it, try to stick with these, because if you try to hurry up with them, it takes 3 times long and the gun didn't even load right. Which brings us into, I think, the pros and cons of this firearm. Perfect opportunity. Pros, super light. Relatively accurate. I haven't really tried accuracy yet. I think we'll do that in a minute, just for the hell of it. It's different. It is cool. 21 round capacity, and a gun not much bigger than a gun that usually takes 15 rounds. Pro, internal magazine. For those commie states that you can't have a removable magazine, that's a pro for this for sure. Cons, the clip-fed internal magazine. It's slower to reload. Now, hopefully with 21 rounds, you won't have to reload. I think you'd be okay. Cons, it's very particular to be loaded. You have to load it the proper way. In the manual, it tells you that when you load it, you make sure that the bullet actually goes to the right of the magazine, internal magazine first, not to the left, which I noticed I did that first. I pushed it down to the left, you have to push it down to the right. The trigger's kind of iffy. It's not horrible, but it's still a double action trigger, so it's kind of heavy. The optics plate that comes with it sits really high. But that's to be, I guess that's what you plan to have because it sits on top of the slide. Overall though, for under 400 schmackaroos MSRP, now you have places online like grab a gun, all these other places, they're charging like double what this thing is worth. Do yourself a favor, don't buy it from those criminals, okay? Wait till they're available at your local gun store to get it for the MSRP, okay? The gun store I work at, the gun store, SC Gun Store in Conway, South Carolina, we were gonna put this out for MSRP. I snagged it because, well, I need to make a video on it. I just wanna do a couple more shooting with it. I wanna try to get accurate, maybe. Go out a little farther, maybe 25, 30 yards. Try to hit the, what do you call it? Gong. The gong. And just end it on that note. And when we get done with that, I'll leave you my final thoughts on whether I think you should buy this firearm. Be right back. All right, before we get to our final thoughts on the KEL-TEC PR57, I'm gonna take a few more shots. We're gonna take a quick trip to Africa. I'm not gonna get off the tarmac. They have a local range in the tarmac, which we're at right now. Believe me, I'm here. About to land again with us. Hey, where we go? No, don't worry about that. Go on. Funny guy. Anyway, so boom, 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 twice, and then that'll be 10 rounds. So I'm gonna do 6 shots of that. And I'll shoot 1 shot at the concrete and 1 of those X's to see what kind of damage it does to concrete. That's so 3 more rounds. We'll back up to about the van, right there, and I'll count that out and we'll shoot the steel, see if I can hit that, repetitively. Ready?
Ready.
So once again, the gun will be locked back. I still haven't figured out the best way to load this, if I use my support hand or if I use my main hand here. Let's see which way works better. That was better, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so from low ready, you want to be my beeper, Anthony?
I shall be.
Huh?
I said I shall be.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Stand by. Beep.
I missed the head by a little bit. All right, do it again.
Ready?
Beep. All right.
You missed the head too much.
I hit the neck. I pulled way down. It's gonna take some time to get used to that trigger because I'm used to the initial go, but it's a double action trigger. All right, let's go back here, hit the concrete once. I'm gonna aim at the top left one. Ready?
Ready.
Right in dead center of the X, see if I hit it. Did I hit?
You hit it, but you're too high.
That barely did anything to the concrete. I don't know what that was, but.
Certainly wasn't you.
All right, let's go back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 yards. I think I have, 6, 7, I should have 3 rounds left. Ready?
Ready.
Hit it.
Yep.
Up. Had a jam. I don't know if there's a subsonic. I think I mixed some subsonics in with it. I'm hitting it. Yeah, that one round was a subsonic, I could tell because it wasn't very snappy. All right, now Anthony, unofficial review.
Unofficial review, the average consumer review, as I call it. I think that's what we should call it now.
The Italian review.
The Italian review.
How you doing?
Alright, so first impressions, based off what I've seen and how I've come to handle this firearm on my own, even though I haven't shot it yet. I do like it in the sense that it's design, simple, feels good in the hand, overall nice and compact. As far as like what I said earlier about not being a good carry gun, I take it back now, because essentially my whole thing is that in reloading, typically if you're shooting more than one magazine as a carry gun, then you're in a real heavy situation that you're definitely way in over your head. But all in all, you're probably going to be sticking with one mag anyway. So essentially with this being like what, 21?
21, yep.
Yeah, so I think it would be like, yeah, it's going to serve its purpose, because you're not, hopefully you're not going over one magazine in this situation. But yeah, definitely good in my opinion, so I definitely would see how people would want it. Which, so now I shall shoot. Alright. Okay, yeah, the trigger reset was throwing me off, so every time I would get ready to shoot another round, I haven't fully let it reset, so I just have to fully let it go and then finally pull back again to fire. I did it twice already, so that's probably why my shots are kind of crap right now. Because yeah, I mean, I'm mostly aiming here, but I only got over here. I don't even know where that third one went. So definitely it's a firearm you have to get used to. It's like most other guns are easy to pick up and, you know, squeeze a couple of rounds, get targets you want to hit. You probably just need a little extra time to get the feel of this gun, really. So all in all, still I like it though. Got my approval. Italian review.
Hey, here we are. We're going to talk about the KEL-TEC PR57. Overall, I think it's a very interesting firearm. It shoots very well. Once you get used to how the trigger pull is and the sights, it's accurate. I bet if I put a red dot on here, I could probably drill holes with this thing. I forgot to mention also how it comes apart. It's really simple. Literally push forward on trigger like that, and it pulls right off. Super easy. Double recoil spring system. Twist, it has a turning barrel, and to put it back together, literally just do this. That's it. It's super simple to take apart, super easy to clean, easy to maintain. You pull this pin right here, you actually pull this whole internal magazine system out. And it does have a loaded chamber indicator, I forgot to show you, or a loaded magazine. See this little hole right here? There's actually a little plastic stud that pops out that tells you the gun is loaded. But now back to the final thoughts on this gun. I like it a lot. It's soft shooting. It's fun to shoot. The 5.7 round is known to be a very deadly and effective round. Out of a rifle, handgun, I'm not quite sure yet. I just tested that, but I don't want to get hit by anything. That's why I say 380. People want to hate on 380. I don't get hit by it. Overall, I think the pluses outweigh the minuses as of right now. I'm gonna carry this gun to work sometimes. I'm gonna do some shooting with it, and I'll put probably maybe 3 to 5 hard rounds through it, and we'll come back with a follow-up review when I do that. Now it's gonna take a while because this ammo is expensive. Anyway, and I'm poor.
Give us money.
Send me money. What else we got here? I think that you should buy one when they come out more available. Like I said, don't buy one from those online stores that want to charge you double. This gun is not worth $600, okay? It's just not. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can buy a Smith & Wesson 5.7s, you can buy the TSOS, you can buy, hell, the PSA, full size. Now, if you want a compact 21 round carry gun that weighs next to nothing, buy this gun when it comes out and carry it. I think it's good so far. I definitely would pick it up for no more than MSRP. In saying that, I'd like to thank you for watching Battery of Arms. I'm glad I could bring you the KEL-TEC PR57. It was super hard to get, but I'm happy I have it for you. I'm happy to go in debt for you sometimes. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you can get notified when we make a new video. We have some more videos coming out real soon. Can't wait to show you what we have coming out of the battery next time. I'm Doug, Anthony behind the camera as always. Thank you so much for watching Battery of Arms. We'll see you next time.